The fourth experiment that we have in the syllabus for class 11 is to find out the unknown mass using parallelogram law of vectors. This is the unknown mass that we have to find its value, and in order to find out that, we use a system or a setup called Gravesand's apparatus, in which there are two freely moving pulleys over which we place a setup of a thread. You can see the two ends of the thread are connected to two hangers which weigh 50 gram each, and in addition we have put a standard mass of 50 gram more in the hangers. So the masses put on either hanger are 100 gram each. From the middle of this thread assembly, we hang the unknown mass. So you can see in the setup, there are two threads which are forming the two arms of a parallelogram, and the third thread which is forming the resultant, as the entire setup is in equilibrium. Now, in order to find out the unknown mass, we need to mark the positions of the thread on the white sheet which is pasted on the wooden board. Children, be careful here. You must ensure to keep your eye level with the board so that you are able to mark the position of the thread without parallax. Now here we will show you how you will get the parallax. Now see, if you take the reading like this, then you can see that the image and the thread are not overlapping. As a result, what will happen? The reading will be wrong. So you have to move your eye in such a way, in such a position that the thread and its image exactly overlap. So you can see that now in this position the two overlap each other. Best way to mark it is close your left eye and with the right eye you mark it. Mark the two dots on the paper. So we will repeat the same process for all the three threads, or all the three parts of the thread as we can call it. But make sure that there is no parallax. Be very, very careful. You will not be able to get your readings correct. Now since I am showing you from a certain angle, you may see that there is a parallax, but actually when we are performing there, standing right in front of it, you don't get any parallax. Now see the points which are marked. Can you see the dots marked on the paper? Okay. Now next you have to just remove this sheet from the board. Do it very neatly, don't tear it. The second part of the experiment now is to complete this parallelogram with the help of a compass. Join the dots and draw a line. All the three sets, all the three pairs, you please join and draw a line. Now these form the two arms of the parallelogram. The resultant has to be of the lower two dots. Okay, so you have all the three parts of the parallelogram. This represents the diagonal, the resultant, and these two are the two vectors or the two masses that we were hanging, known ones. Now next what we have to do is we have to scale it. Remember, on the left and right arm we put 100 gram, so we need to scale it to 2 centimeter equal to 50 gram. And both the sides had 100 gram each, so we will be marking with 4 centimeter on either side. The parallelogram should be clear. Yeah, so you have 4 centimeter marked on either side. Complete the parallelogram by completing the two more arms from the top. Yes. Now draw the diagonal. Diagonal is the intersection point. Now this is the intersection point of the two after marking 4 centimeter more from here and 4 centimeter from this side as well. Now we'll draw the diagonal. Okay, now see the diagonal. It is in line with the resultant arm that we had marked from the setup. So we will now measure the length of the diagonal. All this will be done with the help of a scale. The length of the diagonal is 5.8 centimeter. Now what is the scale that we took? We took 2 centimeter is equal to 50 gram. So 1 centimeter is equal to 25 gram. In order to find out the mass, we will now multiply 5.8 with 25. So with this calculation, you can see that the unknown mass is 145 gram. Now we need to verify this by hanging this mass, suspending this mass on the spring balance. So that's the second part.
This one also.
Okay. Once again, see the spring balance here. The range of the spring balance, you can see it is from 0 to 250 grams. Between 0 and 25, there are 5 divisions. As a result, the least count of this scale is 5 gram. Right? So we'll hang the mass there. And you can see that the value comes out to be 150 gram. That means we are quite accurate. The result, the calculated value is very, very close to the measured value. Same experiment needs to be repeated by taking unequal masses in the two arms. So earlier we took 100 each. Now what we are going to do is take 100 and 150 grams. So like this, the thread will move a little up. So you will have to place the sheet once again and repeat exactly the same steps as we had done for equal masses. In this setup, the intersection point is a little above. So we follow the same procedure. Mark the points, complete the parallelogram, measure the diagonal of the parallelogram and find the unknown mass. So with both the observations, the unknown mass value should remain the same. Thank you everyone.